Can you imagine the town that you are living in now abandoned the next year? How could one problem lead a whole town to fall apart? It happened to my town, Goldfield. I, James Doyle, along with my partner James Burns, were owners of the Great Portland Mine when we decided we wanted to find gold, and lots of it. We started looking for gold in the Cripple Creek district. It was there that we found what we were looking for. We named the new town Goldfield. The year was 1895 when it was officially founded. We had just been searching around when my partner Burns held up a shining piece of gold. I was so excited, and we began to look for other mines in the area. We found many, and considered ourselves very lucky. We began mining in Goldfield shortly after our discovery. Meanwhile, the town began to flourish. People who had heard of the gold there began to move their families to Goldfield so they could mine gold. With all of the families, Goldfield became known as the family town. Many stores and buildings began popping up in the town. Children were everywhere in Goldfield, so lots of schools were built as well, so they could get educated. Grocery stores were also very common here. In all, there were 3 schools, 5 hotels, 5 grocery stores, and many successful businesses. Among all of the other buildings stood the city hall and fire station. Now, me and my partner had a problem. With all of these families coming into town, lots of gold was being taken. We were angry because we had found the gold and wanted it to be all ours to ship out and take for ourselves. In our opinion, the other people in the town were taking too much of it. As if all of the other problems weren't enough, Goldfield somehow became part of the labor wars going on in the district. Because of these wars, one of the strongest mines in the area was captured. I was furious. Gold was running extremely low at this point. There was barely any left to ship to other towns in the district. Families were forced to move because there was no more gold to mine in the area. Women, children, and the men all took off in search of a new town and job. I could no longer stay there either. There was no point, with so little gold in the area. The town that had once caused so many people problems is now a ghost town. Gold mills stand deserted, none in use any longer. Although they had been so useful and important in the past, they are as unimportant as dirt now. Old houses from old residents of the town also still stand. Some are in very good condition. Some are falling apart slowly. The other old homes are already destroyed or are very close to it. Some old stores and shops also still stand. The city hall still remains as well. Everything in the town makes us remember how foolish we were, fighting over gold and destroying some innocent people's lifestyle. We ruined a whole town that could have been in use for many more years than it was. However, when everyone left the town, we were able to start a whole new life in a new town, where we wouldn't be as greedy for gold as we were before.